have the pleasure of having Carlos Camacho here in the studio with me again. Thanks for coming in, Carlos.
Thank you, Deb.
My pleasure. Great to talk with you. We spoke about moods last week. Very interesting how the moon affects the moods and how exercise can help with moods, etc., didn't we?
Yes, that's right. A lot of people got a lot out of it, I think, because mood is one of those mysterious things about human nature, isn't it?
It is.
But not only about humans, we also find that in pets too.
Yes.
And some dogs, for example, are much more prone to different moods, like they say Dalmatians are, and so forth. And especially mammals, we are all prone to that mood, regardless of how things are outside of us or how well we are in control of our life. Our mood seems to fluctuate.
That's right. And as you were saying, we have to have the opposites. We have to know what a low mood is to feel a good high mood, and vice versa.
Yeah, that's right. And we were talking about this, I think, earlier on in the year when we were talking about some of the philosophers, and Heraclitus, the great Greek philosopher who came before Socrates. So
that long ago.
A while ago, at least 2,700 years ago. And he was one of the first to talk about the importance of opposites.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for us to know, like you say, how it feels and how good it feels to have a good mood, we also need to experience the low mood or the bad mood, or else we wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know how good it is.
Yeah, it's like light and dark, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
And so we know that we need light when it's dark because we've been exposed to light and so forth. Same like when we're in love.
Yeah.
When we feel good, we know we're feeling good because we have also experienced the low.
That's right. And if the love fades or the excitement fades a little bit after a while, well, we yearn for that. But as you were saying, he says that everything changes in life, everything.
That's right. Heraclitus looked at the universe, looked at humans and everything around him, and realised that everything is in flux, as he used to say. And so everything's changing. He was the one that said, you cannot step into the same river twice. And that's true. We know that now.
Yes.
As the river flows, different atoms and different particles come by. So it's technically not the same river, just like we're not the same people one moment to the next. Our cells regenerate. Actually, our liver is a totally different liver after 7 years. So he was a bit on the money there. He knew. He looked at everything around him. And, of course, at that stage, he thought that the universe was revolving around the earth. But he saw all these things always changing. Why is there movement? Why is there change? And he realized that to be alive, to be a human being, we are all exposed to change, yet we crave consistency and stability.
Yes, and we yearn for what we were, say, 20 years ago. Maybe we felt healthier then or things were better, but we can't expect that to always be the same and need to look forward to the next.
Exactly, and when we do have that nostalgia that we call, when we look back 20 years ago when our life was like this, or we knew that person, or we feel that it was better, it wasn't better, that's then a moral attribute or an ethical attribute that we add to that story of our life, or that part of our life. But it's not better or worse.
Yes.
We can decide whether it's better or worse.
Very good, Carlos. And we were looking at things that can help uplift our mood, things like exercise and good nutrition and lots of sleep that last week, or the right amount of sleep. But we're talking about today music, how that affects the mood.
Yes, music is a wonderful thing. It's been around for a very long time.
It has.
Since civilization, actually. I mean, people have been making music, rhythm, of course, and then melody came later. But it's a very human thing, music, in all cultures throughout the world. And so what happens with music is that some philosophers would say that music is the language of the soul.
Yes.
Isn't that a wonderful thing? And
yes.
so it's, in order to tap into the non-material aspect of our being, we need music, and music does wonderful things depending on the time.
And the type of music as well.
The type of music, wonderful. There's always going to be good music around. And so regardless of the age we live, and I know we always say our music was the best.
Our era was the greatest.
But you know what? Our era was the best. Who doesn't like the 80s?
Yeah, but, the 70s. And the
70s, 80s. There's always good music, but I think even like if you look back to classical music and so forth, there's some wonderful things you can do with that, especially late at night in order to get into a good bed routine. You put on some nice, relaxing, instrumental, classical music. Beautiful, especially if it's Mozart.
Sort of makes you meditate.
It just allows your brain to know that we're settling down now.
Yeah, it's safe. It's time to sleep.
It's very hard to research and to prove, but if you do it, you'll see. And then if you want to get that a bit more high, if you like, with regards to mood, of course, commercial pop music or dance music, anything that's got a nice beat and a tempo to it, a driving snare, you find that you do the housework a lot quicker.
Yes, you do, don't you? And you're happier. You're singing, you're smiling.
Yeah, for sure.
As we were talking about last week.
Yep,
when you're saying just to smile makes you feel happy, even if you're smiling at nothing, smile at yourself.
Yes, because you're convincing your brain. You're using the muscles to smile, so your brain says, oh, well, you must feel happy. And so it starts releasing the endorphins of happiness.
Okay, and another thing that does as well is colour, isn't it?
Yes, colour's an amazing thing. And as you know, colour doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Colour is our reality, that we make colour through our eyes and our brain.
Clever, aren't we?
We are very clever.
Yeah, because you can see someone, or even if you choose, you might be feeling a bit down today, so I'd say don't wear black. I'd say wear something bright, like yellow or blue or calming or
without a doubt. Black's
red.
good at night time when you're going, to a cocktail bar.
rock star or something. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just to blend in and look cool, fantastic. I love it, But it's been proven as well that if you wear bright clothes, it doesn't only make yourself feel good, but others that look at you.
That's
Isn't
right.
that incredible?
It is.
Because, see, light, once we have light, it creates colours. Our eyes are so evolved that we can actually distinguish certain colours. So some mammals can't. Actually, we've researched that, but the human eye can, and it serves a purpose, of course, because we can identify things. It's a survival thing as well, of course, because if we can see colour, we can actually have, in a way, a notion of distance, of how long we have to walk, what we can eat, what we can't eat, and so forth. But with regards to mood, colour is extremely important.
Okay, that's true. And also animals, they always help moods, don't they?
Pets are wonderful, aren't they?
Yes.
As we said, pets also have moods and are sensitive to the environment.
Pick it up.
Yeah, and they're changing, like Heraclitus says as well. They're constantly changing. They're getting older, they're getting more experienced, but their mood is fluctuating as well, like us. But the beautiful thing about a pet, that it provides unconditional love.
That's right. And as Heraclitus said, everything changes, so we need to accept that and love it.
Yes. I think if we're yearning to be the same, we're setting ourselves up for failure.
That's right.
We know that the only thing is certain is that there's going to be change in life. There's going to be change within us and outside of us. And if we embrace that, and sometimes we may see it through our own moral, ethical understanding that it's a bad change or a good change. But if we just take it for what it is, and we can distract ourselves but also distance ourselves from it as a moral thing, just take it as change and accept it, I think we'll be much happier.
Good on you, Carlos. And as you said, people with disorders like bipolar, they need to have medication. It's not just all about trying to do it all themselves.
Sure. Yes. I think when I talk to people like that, I still emphasise the exercising, good bed routine, music, as you discussed. Yes. But yes, it stems from a chemical imbalance and they need medication.
Okay, so we need sunlight, we need exercise, we need colour.
Yep. And I always tell people, the sun is good. Don't believe the hype.
That's right.
It's done good for the human race so far, hasn't it?
It makes all our veggies and things grow.
It's going to be around for another 5 billion years, so let's enjoy it.
And as you always say, everything in moderation.
Exactly. Just always go back to Aristotle.
Yes. All right. Thanks, Carlos, for coming in. Hope to see you again next week.
Oh, I'll be here for sure.
Okay, and our song?
Well, of course.
What could it be?
Yes, I had a chance to put some Bowie on.
David Bowie and Changes. Thanks, Carlos. Coast of M963 with the classic hits throughout your day, 27 to 12.
still don't know what I was waiting for. And my time was running wild, a million dead-end streets. And every time I thought I'd got it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. So I turned myself to face me, but I've never caught a glimpse how the others must see the faker. I'm much too fast to take that test. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. You wanna be a richer man. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. There's gonna have to be a different man. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. Yeah. I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave the stream of warm and permanent sand. So the days float through my eyes, but still the days seem the same. And these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't tell them to grow up out of it. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Where's the shame you've left us up to our next event? Time may change me. You can't trace time. Strange fascination fascinating me. Our changes are taking the pace I'm going through. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Ooh, look out, you rock and rollers. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Pretty soon now you're gonna get older. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. I said that time